What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name's Curtis, and thank you all for coming back to another video. Today we are garage sailing. So last night I went to a guy's house that was going to have a garage sale today, got a bunch of stuff, filled my old truck up, and then today hopefully we can do the same, but hopefully we can get it for a little bit cheaper. He had pretty expensive items, so I didn't mind spending a little bit for his items, but regular garage sale season, I'm intending to spend, virtually nothing compared to what you do at the thrift stores or at, retail arbitrage or stuff like that. So, as you can see, it's early in the morning, and these garage sales in my area get started between 6:30. Some of them happen at 6:30, usually about 7, and then some people start as high as 10 o'clock. It's really all over the place, but usually around 7:30, 8 o'clock is when everybody starts. So I got a community sale I'm going to first, and then the sale after that says they have a bunch of games consoles or game systems, so definitely going to that one. And I'm kind of going out of my way to go to it, but I'm going to start up higher today and work my way back to the house. So stick along for the ride, and hopefully we get some really good stuff that I can show you at the end. All right, guys, so just struck. I don't know if I struck good or not, but I struck, right? So I got a whole box of 48 NES games with an NES with all the controllers, with like 4 guns with it. Quite a bit of stuff for $160. So, but yeah, that was pretty good. And so I'm pretty happy about that. Now I just got to get back to my other location. I'll talk to you guys then. All right, everyone. So I've hit a couple garage sales. I've hit a couple good scores, actually. So, but right now I'm in the early bird stage, right? So not really, I'm getting into the middle part of it. Early bird stage to me is between 7 o'clock, right when they start, to about 9:30. And then you have that middle phase where people are starting to get sick and tired of it, the people that are selling their stuff. Then you have that end phase, where the end phase you can get something they were asking $20 for $5. Okay, so you have those different phases in garage selling, right? And in that first phase, you're doing everything you can to get to as many as you can to pick the first little bit. I've hit some really crazy sales. I went to the first one 10 minutes early, and there was actually some guy sitting outside, and he was waiting to go in, I think, and I ended up getting what he wanted, I think, and so he drove away and went to a different one. So that was pretty cool on my part for going up there 5-10 minutes early. Don't, if they're all set up, even if they're just setting up, they want people to buy their stuff. So just go up there and say, hey, I know I'm a couple minutes early. Is it okay if I'm here to shop a little bit early, and just look around? Majority of the time they're going to say yes. I've only had one person that has said, he didn't even say no, but he got really a PO to everybody that was there. There's probably like 10 people there, and it was 15 minutes before the sale started. He had not set up at all. He was trying to set up, and he's like, well, I can't set up, blah, blah, blah. So that's another little cool story all on its own. But, so far I've gotten a NES, original Nintendo, right? Nintendo original with 48 games. 48 games. 4 guns to go with it, shooting guns. And then about 4 or 5 controllers. And then I got a Sensi, a used Sensi. Those go for a little bit if you guys don't know. I also got an American Girl doll. Again, they go for good money, and I got a bunch of clothing to go with her. What else did I get? I got Mefacito, I think that's how you pronounce the name brand. Very, very good shoe name brand. Mefacito, very good shoe brand. I got that as well. I got some sandals, which is good for the summer. They're brand new. And then I also got some Patagonia sandals as well. Again, I think that they are brand new. So that's going to be at that yard sale. At the yard sale I just went to, I got a Nintendo 64 with 3 controllers and it has 4 games with it, 4 or 5, but they're all sports games except for one, which is a Mario Kart 64. That one game fetches $40 all day long, 37 to $40 all day long. So I paid $20 for that. I just got that just in the game. I'm profiting big money, and then I have the console, which I'm going to sell locally, and then I have the controllers as well. I'll probably only sell one controller with the actual system. I'll sell the other 2 on eBay or locally as well. So that's how my day is going so far. Again, I have almost a full back seat already, so I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty stoked. We're going to the next garage sale, and let's see what we can find. All right, so another update on the garage sale journey today. I picked up 2 little things for $1. One was a VCR with a remote for $1, and then the other thing was a little pocket calculator. So pocket calculators can be worth some money if they're sharp. People like sharp stuff. Texas Instrument, not so much. Like old sharp calculators can be worth some serious money. Old HP calculators can be worth some serious money too, so look it up. But yeah, we're on the way to the next one, so let's see what we find. Alright guys, what's going on? So I just got back home from garage sailing. I just went garage sailing. I got a bunch of stuff yesterday, so I might regret it here later on coming up when I don't have anything to list. However, right now I have a bunch of stuff to list, so instead of going through all of it with you, I'm going to bring out some things I don't think are talked about a lot, and one thing that is talked about a lot, but I want to retouch on, okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to bring you to see the 6th item. It's in a big box, so I really can't bring it here for you. It's one of the better scores of the day. So number 1 thing I want to talk to you guys about is going to be sandals. We're coming up in the warmer weather season. Sandals are a big thing that you guys need to be looking out for, okay? Everybody says summer slowdown. I didn't find that last year. I actually found that my sales were higher last year during the summer than they were anytime else. Probably because I was going to garage sales and I was just picking up so many items. Here, this is Mefacito. I think that you guys can see that right there. Mefacito. Again, we're coming up in the summer season. So you're going to have all these outdoor activities happening again. And that's something that you need to be thinking about in the back of your mind, okay? This right here is going to be a rock climbing helmet. Okay, last year I picked up a whole lot of rock climbing stuff. They sold extremely well, extremely fast. Even the carabiners sold for good money. I think I sold 1 carabiner for $40. That guy had a really high-end collection. This right here is going to be a black diamond. Here, I'm going to turn it over on this back actually for you. Black diamond. Hopefully I'm positioning this right. But Black Diamond's a pretty good brand. I actually sold a Black Diamond helmet before for about $30, $35. I think it was right around there. No more than $40 though. This right here is going to be a VHS, okay, or VCR, whatever one you want to think about. You have different ones. You have 4 head. You have 16 head. I think I've gotten up to before. But the main thing you want to see is, does it come with a remote? Just like the DVD and VHS combos, right? Or VCR combos. You want the remote with it. It plays significant value when you have the remote. But what plays even more value is the price that you get it at, right? The price point. I got this at $1. I paid $1 for this item. So there was no way I'm passing that up. So this is the next thing. Again, I'm just showing you kind of glimpses of stuff I got that's kind of cool, okay? That's kind of unique. This is going to be a card collecting album. I used to collect cards, so I know exactly what they look like. It's a collector's album, okay? But the cool thing about this is that, let me open this up so I can show you. All right. Because these are Star Wars trading cards. I do not pick up sports memorabilia trading cards. I do not do it. This is the first time I've ever picked up this stuff either. I've heard some people talk about it, so that's why I did it. You got a couple signed ones, you know. That's probably worth some money. This one's probably worth the most money, I think. I have 3 pages of ones that are filled with patches. So, I mean, These ones easily 10 bucks, you know, $5 to $10. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna bring you. All right, let's see. Look at all this stuff, guys. And my whole truck bed is still full. Oh, can't show you that yet. And my truck bed is still full. Got a Tony Romo jersey for $1. I mean, I got a kerosene heater. I don't know why. It's brand new, brand spanking new. Some of the stuff, I got a paintball gun, $2. I know I'm just kind of briefly going over this with you guys just because I want to show you. $2 for a paintball gun. So they have all the paintball equipment and stuff in there as well. So this is going to be something that I picked up with that lot. All right, so there you have it. That's going to be what constitutes as a good haul for me over the weekend going to garage sales. You know, you just take the good with the bad. A lot of times you can pick up a lot of things, or sometimes you can pick up not a lot of things. It's just how the game works. But if you're persistent about it, you keep going, you know, you put as many leads out there as possible. And, you know, it's like when you're fishing, you just keep casting. You may not catch one that day, you may not catch one the next day, but eventually you're going to catch one. And the monster is out there waiting for you sooner or later. But this is usually a typical weekend when garage sale season is going on. Last year I left a lot of opportunity on the floor or on the table for sure. I was very selective on what I got. This year I'm not going to be as selective. I do want to make a decent amount of money, but if I can buy something for 50 cents and sell it for $8, I'm going to do that all day long this year. So you guys will be able to see that every single episode or every single thing that I do. I do want to come out with a whole series on just garage sales. I want to get a mic, I want to get a camera, a nice camera, just to show you guys how I negotiate with people. I'm very, very good at negotiating, and I think that's what wins me a lot of the deals that I've had in the past. I've had people give me stuff for free. You know, they were asking $40 for something. I was like, well, I'll do $40 with this and that and that. You know, and they gave it to me. You know, it's just it's the game of negotiating. It's the game of psychology, and that's what the game I really like, honestly. And that's kind of one of my most favorite things about thrifting and about going to garage sales is it's negotiable. You know, a lot of the times, even at Goodwill, just the other day, I negotiated with Goodwill. They have a strict policy, you cannot do that. However, I did. It's just the name of the game. I'm going to ask, and asking, you know, the worst they can do is say no. So that's going to be the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe down below if you did like this video, if you've learned something, if you didn't know about rock climbing gear, if you didn't know about American Girl dolls, if you didn't know about Mephisito shoes or playing cards or whatever, NES systems. If I shedded any, you know, light to you, if I've made you, you know, understand something that you didn't understand before, please let me know in the comments down below. Give me a like, hit that little bell notification so you can get notified when I come out with new videos. But I'm coming out with one every single day, so just check back if you don't want to hit the little bell. See you guys later, and have a great weekend.